The respiration carried within the cell is cellular respiration. Carbohydrates and fats are the major respiratory substances in all organisms from microbes to man. Complex carbohydrates are broken down to simple sugar like glucose, and complex fats are broken down to simple fatty acids during digestion. However, digestive process does not produce energy and carbon dioxide. Water is also not formed. Respiration is the process where this glucose and fatty acids are oxidized to produce energy. This energy producing process occurs in the cells, and hence this process is called cellular respiration. During cellular respiration, several chemical reactions take place and several metabolic intermediates are produced at different stages before glucose and fatty acids are oxidized. What are the sites of respiration in a cell? Mitochondria are the sites of cellular respiration. Mitochondria are the cell organelles in which energy is produced. The oxygen that enters the cells by diffusion is used by mitochondria for respiration and energy production. Hence, mitochondria are called the powerhouse of the cell. Electron microscopic structure of a cell shows that mitochondria are sac-like structures present in the cytoplasm of the cell. They may be thread-like, spherical, or dumbbell shaped. Mitochondria have two compartments, an inner compartment and an outer compartment. The substance in the inner compartment is called the matrix. The matrix is surrounded by a membrane called inner membrane, which is surrounded by an outer membrane. The inner membrane is thrown into several folds called cristae. The cristae extend into the matrix. The space between the folds is continuous with the outer compartment. On the inner membrane, projecting into the matrix is a large number of particles called elementary particles. These particles have a spherical head and stalk. They are attached to the inner membrane by their stalk, and the head portion of the particle is in the matrix. The outer compartment, surrounded by an outer membrane externally and an inner membrane internally, outer membrane is smooth and has no projection. The inner membrane, matrix, and the elementary particles have a large number of respiratory enzymes and proteins for respiration and production of energy. Now let us see how glucose is oxidized to carbon dioxide and water and energy are produced. The process takes place in two cycles, that is glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Glycolysis involves 6 reactions and does not require oxygen. However, it should be noted that glycolysis occurs both in the presence and absence of oxygen. Some energy is spent to energize the glucose molecule. Let us examine the process of glycolysis. In the very first reaction of glycolysis, glucose is energized by adding a molecule of phosphate. Energy-rich phosphate is taken from adenosine triphosphate and added to the glucose. This stage is called phosphorylation. The product of this reaction is glucose 6-phosphate. Phosphate is added to the 6th carbon atom of glucose. Glucose 6-phosphate is changed into its isomer fructose 6-phosphate with the help of an enzyme. Later, fructose 6-phosphate is phosphorylated by adenosine triphosphate to form fructose 1,6-diphosphate. Thus, 2 molecules of adenosine triphosphate are used in the beginning of glycolysis or to start the process of glycolysis. The fructose 1,6-diphosphate is finally changed into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. In this process, 4 molecules of adenosine triphosphate and 2 molecules of reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide are produced. As 2 molecules of adenosine triphosphate are utilized in this process, the net gain is 2 adenosine triphosphate molecules, where 1 glucose is connected to 2 pyruvic acid molecules. What happens to this pyruvic acid? The pyruvic acid that is formed in the cytoplasm now enters the mitochondria and gets oxidized to carbon dioxide and water. If oxygen is not available, the pyruvic acid is converted into lactic acid alcohol. Now let us examine the Krebs cycle. What is Krebs cycle? The pyruvate molecules produced during glycolysis contain a lot of energy in the bonds between their molecules. In order to use that energy, the cell must convert it into the form of adenosine triphosphate. To do so, pyruvate molecules are processed through the Krebs cycle, also known as the citric acid cycle. The oxidation of pyruvic acid into carbon dioxide and water in the presence of oxygen is called Krebs cycle, after its discoverer, Sir Hans Krebs. Did you know that he was given the Nobel Prize for this work? Krebs cycle is also called citric acid cycle because the cycle begins with the formation of citric acid. The citric acid is a carboxylic acid containing 3 COOH groups. Hence, this cycle is also called tricarboxylic acid cycle or TCA cycle. This cycle occurs only in the presence of oxygen and in the mitochondria. Hence, it is an aerobic process. In the next reaction, acetyl coenzyme A combines with a 4-carbon compound called oxaloacetic acid to form a 6-carbon compound called citric acid. In the next stage, 2 carbons are removed from the citric acid to form the 4-carbon compound oxaloacetic acid. This combines again with another molecule of acetyl coenzyme A to form citric acid, and the cycle continues. Thus, the entire process involves a series of 10 reactions, and the carbons of pyruvate are oxidized in a stepwise manner to carbon dioxide. The hydrogen present in the pyruvic acid are added to NAD+ and to FAD+. The electron acceptors present in the mitochondria to form NADH and FADH. These are later oxidized to release energy. During biological oxidation, as electrons flow along the respiratory chain from a higher to a lower level, large amount of energy is released. Some of the energy is utilized to convert ADP into ATP. Let us now examine the differences between the processes of glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. Krebs cycle takes place in the matrix of the mitochondria. Glycolysis occurs both in presence or absence of oxygen, whereas Krebs cycle occurs only in the presence of oxygen. Glycolysis is a linear pathway. Krebs cycle is a cyclic pathway. Glycolysis, in which glucose is broken down to the level of pyruvate. Krebs cycle is the second step in respiration, where an active acetyl group is broken down completely. Glycolysis degrades a molecule of glucose into two molecules of an organic compound, pyruvate. In Krebs cycle, pyruvate is degraded completely to form carbon dioxide and water. Glycolysis generates 2 NADH2 and 2 ATP for every molecule of glucose. Krebs cycle yields 6 NADH2, 2 FADH2 and 2 ATP from 2 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A. Glycolysis does not produce carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is evolved in Krebs cycle. Glycolysis is not concerned with oxidative phosphorylation, whereas Krebs cycle is associated with oxidative phosphorylation.